The renegade world leader of the moment, Greece's Alexis Tsipras, up in front of the European Parliament, trying to save his nation from economic ruin. Tsipras telling members he'll present sweeping new reform proposals by the end of the week, a deadline already laid down by his Eurozone paymasters. He also pleaded for a fair deal to keep Greece in the euro.
We demand an agreement with our neighbours, but one which gives us a sign that we are, on a long-lasting basis, exiting from the crisis, which will demonstrate that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
The Prime Minister is still riding a wave of popular support after Greece voted no to austerity. Fellow leftists and anti-EU members of the far right enjoying his performance in Strasbourg. But back home, the pressure is on. Reuters' Deepa Babington is watching events from Athens.
Tsipras last week had basically told Greeks that voting no in the referendum would give him the power to negotiate a better deal for Greeks, that it would allow him to go and say, you know, we want a deal without the kind of austerity that you're asking for. And Greeks seem to have really taken that to heart. And I think that's part of why the referendum victory on Sunday was bigger than what was expected in the polls. Now, the problem here, though, is that that week of capital controls and capital controls continuing now with banks shut has made things even worse for Greece. It's pushed it back in terms of fiscal targets. It's sort of a blow to the economy. So now creditors will be demanding even more reforms. They'll be even demanding tougher reforms, more measures just to compensate for where Greece has gone in the last couple of weeks.
Greece has lodged a formal request for a loan from the Eurozone's Special Support Fund. And if any new reforms are seen as viable, EU officials may recommend opening talks with Athens to stop Greece from crashing out of the bloc. All 28 leaders from the European Union are now meeting on Sunday to discuss the new proposals and decide the country's fate.